Creating a budget can seem daunting, but it's an essential tool for managing your finances and achieving your financial goals. A well-designed budget can help you track your spending, save money, and make informed decisions about your money. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps to create a budget that works for your unique lifestyle. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Step number 1. Assess your current financial situation. Understanding your finances is like building a house. You need a solid foundation. Before you start budgeting, take a good look at your money matters. First, figure out how much money you're bringing in every month. This includes your regular job salary, any side gigs you might have, or any other ways you make money. Once you know how much cash is coming in, it's time to see where it's all going. For about a month, keep track of every penny you spend. That means jotting down every coffee, every grocery run, and every bill you pay. This tracking gives you a clear picture of your spending habits. You might be surprised where your money disappears. With this info, you're ready to create a budget that fits your lifestyle and goals. Expanding your view beyond just income and expenses can also be helpful. Consider evaluating your debts, savings, and investments. Knowing your debts helps you plan how to pay them off efficiently, while understanding your savings and investments can guide your financial goals for the future. Additionally, assessing your financial situation may involve reviewing your credit score and financial assets, providing a comprehensive understanding of your overall financial health. Step number 2. Set clear financial goals. Setting clear financial goals is crucial for managing your money effectively. These goals help you understand what you want to achieve with your finances. For instance, you might want to save up for a dream vacation, pay off any debts you have, or establish an emergency fund for unexpected expenses. When setting financial goals, it's helpful to categorize them into short-term, medium-term, and long-term objectives. Short-term goals are those you want to achieve within a year or so, like saving up for a new gadget or paying off a small debt. Medium-term goals typically span a few years and might include things like saving for a down payment on a house or paying off a car loan. Long-term goals are those you want to achieve over a more extended period, such as saving for retirement or your children's education. Breaking down your goals this way makes them more manageable and helps you create a timeline for achieving them. It also allows you to prioritize your goals based on their importance and urgency. For example, if you have high interest debt, you might prioritize paying that off before focusing on other goals. Step number 3. Differentiate between needs and wants. Understanding the difference between needs and wants is crucial for managing money wisely. Needs are things you must have to live, like a place to live, food to eat, water to drink, and healthcare when you're sick. These are essential expenses because without them, it would be difficult to survive comfortably. On the other hand, wants are things that are nice to have but aren't necessary for survival. These can include eating out at restaurants, going to the movies, buying designer clothes, or purchasing the latest gadgets. They add enjoyment and luxury to life, but you can live without them if needed. By recognizing this difference, you can prioritize your spending. It's important to ensure that your needs are met first before spending money on wants. For example, paying rent or mortgage, buying groceries, and covering medical expenses should come before going out for dinner or buying new shoes. Step number 4. Create personal budget categories. Understanding your spending habits can be made easier by reviewing your bank and credit card statements, as well as any online payment platforms like PayPal or Cash App. These platforms detail how much money you've spent and what you've spent it on, simplifying the process of categorization and totaling. When analyzing your expenses, it's helpful to divide them into 2 main categories: fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those that remain consistent from month to month, such as insurance premiums, mortgage payments, utility bills, and subscriptions, even though their costs may vary slightly. On the other hand, variable expenses tend to change from month to month, encompassing items like groceries, medical expenses, online purchases, dining out, and credit card fees. A useful step in managing your finances is discerning between needs and wants. By examining your list of wants, you can identify areas where you can cut back or eliminate expenses. This process of listing your expenses provides a clearer picture of where you can reduce impulse spending, trim costs, and ultimately save money. Step number 5. Determine your income and expenses. To figure out how much money you have coming in and going out, start by adding up all the money you earn each month. This includes your salary, any side hustle income, and other sources of money. Once you have that total, you'll want to subtract your fixed expenses. These are the bills you have to pay each month, like rent or mortgage, insurance, loan payments, and utilities. After you've taken care of your fixed expenses, it's time to look at your variable expenses. These are things like groceries, transportation, and entertainment, stuff that might change from month to month. It's important to be honest with yourself when estimating these costs. Try to be conservative so you don't end up spending more than you make. By doing this calculation, you'll get a clearer picture of your financial situation. You'll know how much money you have left over after covering your expenses, which can help you plan for the future. If you find that you're spending more than you're making, you might need to look for ways to cut back on expenses or increase your income. Step number 6. Set limits for each category. Setting limits for spending categories is an important part of managing your finances wisely. When you assign a specific amount to each category based on your income and financial goals, you gain better control over where your money goes. This process helps prevent overspending and ensures that you're allocating your resources in line with your priorities. To begin, you'll want to assess your income and determine how much you can comfortably allocate to different spending categories. This involves considering your regular income sources, such as salary, freelance work, or any other sources of income you may have. Once you have a clear picture of your income, you can start allocating specific amounts to each spending category. These categories may include essentials like housing, groceries, transportation, utilities, savings, debt payments, entertainment, and discretionary spending. Budgeting apps or spreadsheets can be valuable tools for tracking your spending and staying within your allocated limits. These tools allow you to monitor your expenses in real time, making it easier to identify areas where you may be overspending and adjust your behavior accordingly. Step number 7. Prioritize savings and debt repayment. Prioritizing savings and debt repayment is crucial for managing your finances wisely. When you create your budget, it's essential to allocate a portion of your income to both saving and paying off debt. One important aspect is building an emergency fund. This fund acts as a safety net, helping you cover unexpected expenses like car repairs or medical bills without having to resort to taking on more debt. Ideally, aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. Moreover, saving for future goals is equally vital. Whether it's for retirement, buying a home, or going on a dream vacation, setting aside money regularly can help you achieve these aspirations without relying on loans or credit cards. Alongside saving, it's essential to address any existing debts. Start by prioritizing high-interest debts such as credit card balances or personal loans. By allocating extra funds towards paying off these debts, you can save money on interest payments and gradually reduce your overall debt burden. Step number 8. Review and adjust regularly. It's crucial to regularly review and adjust your budget to keep your finances on track. By doing this, you can ensure you're making progress toward your financial goals and identify any areas where you might be spending too much money. Life is unpredictable, and things can change quickly. That's why it's essential to review your budget often. Maybe you've had unexpected expenses or your income has changed. Whatever the case, keeping an eye on your budget allows you to adapt to these changes and make necessary adjustments. When you review your budget, take a close look at where your money is going. Are there any areas where you're overspending? Maybe you're eating out more often than you realize or spending too much on clothes. Identifying these areas can help you make changes to bring your spending back in line with your goals. Adjusting your budget is all about finding the right balance. You want to make sure you're not cutting too much from your expenses, but also not overspending and jeopardizing your financial stability. It's about finding a realistic plan that works for you and your priorities. Remember, your financial goals may change over time, and that's okay. Maybe you've achieved one goal and are ready to set new ones. Or perhaps your circumstances have changed and you need to adjust your priorities. Whatever the case, your budget should reflect these changes to help you stay on track. Why you should budget. Budgeting is an essential skill for managing your money effectively. It doesn't mean living a dull or restricted life. Instead, it's about making conscious choices to prioritize spending on things that truly matter to you while cutting back on unnecessary expenses. By creating a budget, you gain a better understanding of your spending habits. You can identify areas where you may be overspending and find ways to allocate your money more efficiently. This knowledge empowers you to make informed financial decisions and take control of your financial future. Moreover, budgeting allows you to set financial goals and work towards them systematically. Whether it's saving for a vacation, buying a new car, or building an emergency fund, Having a budget helps you track your progress and stay on target. One of the benefits of budgeting is the peace of mind it brings. Instead of worrying about whether you can afford to indulge in a night out or treat yourself to something nice, you can enjoy these activities knowing that you've planned for them within your budget. That's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments section if you need any help in creating your budget. Don't forget to like and share the video and follow us for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.